I definitely see a rise in mobile qual. I think mobile is becoming the big thing in Africa. We as a brand, Safaricom, are embracing it.
I think there's going to be an increase on the focus of artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Change is the name of the game. Everything is going to be done via some type of technological device from a distance, and therefore replacing that kind of human interaction.
Consumers are changed. They are exposed to content every single day. This content is often user-generated. They are more in touch with themselves, they're more in touch with their communities, they're more in touch with the world as a whole.
And they are already talking, isn't it? They're already making content, they're in social media, they're, how can we actually leverage that?
How to tap into that?
But I have the feeling that quant is getting more important and more important. Like now with the big data thing and smart data and whatever, I think that maybe clients start to think that it's not needed to have like the real qual research. They think, well, actually we can go through social media and we can go through the clicks at Amazon and we know everything about the customer. And that's what I'm a bit scared about.
As a strong believer of balancing the qual and quant, I think qual becomes important to give life and breathe and oxygen to the quantitative data. So I think they become more and more they are getting blurry, and there are no more borders.
I don't think it's as straightforward as it used to be. I think the complications of modern living, modern society, the demands that we have globally are very different, and I think we need to kind of step back and look at how we actually integrate those models together now.
I think the most critical part will be to actually be more innovative, to actually look critically at what we're doing today, because we have so many traditional ways to do things, and I think we really need to just shake it up and try to look at other perspectives, such as looking at the more virtual reality part, but also the more visual part.
One big one we see is video becoming even more prominent, the analysis possibilities that opens up, so completely new types of analysis, connecting different data sources, so much more mixed method stuff and taking different data sources. And then there's a massive piece for the entire industry about how we then tell those stories back to clients, because we're still quite basic, I think, sometimes in the way we do that.
The issues for the qual research is to actually educate companies to saying, okay, there's more than focus groups, especially in qualitative research. There's so much to be gained from these new technologies.
One of the challenges actually for qualitative researchers is expanding their skill sets, because we've heard a lot over the last day about video, taking big qual and making sense of it, and some of those skills are a bit different to kind of everyday traditional qualitative research skills.
For me, as my quant background, it's always going to be on how representative and validated it all is, but hopefully the increasing kind of digitalisation of it makes it increasingly less of a problem. Maybe we can get the scale behind the fluffy why part of qual as well.
Oh, the challenge here is how we merge conventional research, the qualitative one, so it means understand consumer from the very inside, but with new technologies.
I think the challenge is, as we move more towards technology, let's not forget being human, because qual is all about being human, and that human interface is really important.
We like to see ourselves as innovators also, and our clients also pushing, like, tell me what's new, give me something new. Each 6 months you have to come up with new techniques. And we've seen today that even a basic question like what is an emotion, how to label it, how to measure it, has still not been answered. So to me that's a challenge. Keeping up with the pace, yet making sure we have solid bases, and we don't forget about the emotion, the flesh and the bones, the sweat, the tears that have made our job.